Okay, actually, I'm a dumbass. I'm a big dumbass. But first, let me get my invis on. And you'll see why I say I'm a dumbass.
Simpler done than said. Surely.
We can actually go and start
Surely.
chapter 6, but you can actually pull up these levels. And you should as well, because you can get +1 intelligence tome.
Simpler done than
Yeah,
said.
those are the stats actually. I was searching around everywhere. Now you could fight all these
Certainly.
monsters. No, I definitely don't wanna fight
Surely.
guests.
Certainly.
Nope, not even them.
Simpler
I
done
mean,
than
they are
said.
not hard, but
Simpler
why
done
would
than
you
said.
do it if you don't have to? You can get away with a lot of stuff with using invis. Instead of the what? Dead free. Oh, is it also trapped? And that's your book right there. Right there. Oh, hello there. The Tome of Clear Thought. This is my intelligence by 1. I don't think it will have an effect, but I mean, I will get more lore, that's for sure. Like right now my lore is 21. Uh, 23, wow, amazing. I don't think I got anything else out of +1 intelligence. Now, there are 3 wisdom tomes scattered around I wouldn't say region. Oh, protection from magic? Creates a globe of anti-magic around the user's path, cannot be cast from the inside or to the outside of the globe, and all magical effects affecting the user are dispelled. Ho ho! That ain't too bad actually. To cast it on a wizard. Get fucked. It's a really good scroll. Oh no. So I was saying there are 3 wisdom tomes, one is in Durlach Tower, one is somewhere around in Baldur's Gate city, and there is one more. I don't know where exactly. I think it's in the next chapter in the Candlekeep catacombs. Oh, hello, that's always welcome. Oh, why? Alright, what I don't need. So many friend spells. Okay, I don't need this one. I don't need any actually. Jumpers and never gonna use it. Sleep. Nope. Not at this point of the game. Another friend's great. Larlock's Drain. That's so much shit. Yep, okay. I did this one. Blindness actually could work. It's good to put blindness on a mage. Mirror image is always good. This is always good. All these other ones. Definitely the magic one. Poison, yeah, why not? All these need to be sold. At this point I don't even care about money anymore.
Certainly.
There is nothing I need.
What?
Just have a nice
Simpler
and easy
done than
route down.
said. Surely. Simpler done than said. Certainly. Simpler done than said. Simpler done than said. Simpler done than said. Surely.
And now we're gonna advance the storyline. We're gonna go, well, we're gonna come to the Ducal Palace as well soon enough.
Certainly.
In chapter 7. I think chapter 6 is quite straightforward. Was it this one? No.
Certainly.
Oh, it's in the docks? Or is it southwest? No, that's the Iron Throne headquarters. I have to... Oh, it's
Simpler done than
southwest.
said.
I have to go back to the flaming pussy.
Certainly.
Talk to the Duke Anton or Elton or whatever. And then we go back to Candlekeep to
Yes.
try to hunt down Sarawak. I think I do have everything I need and I will come
Simpler
back
done than
anyways to
said.
Baldur's Gate, so it doesn't matter.
Surely.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Shit. Alright, whatever.
Certainly.
Yo, I'm glad to have you back. So, what have you learned so far? We know that any incriminating evidence would be found with Riltar, the overall leader of the Iron Throne in Baldur's Gate. He currently supposed to be at Candlekeep on some sort of business. Then there is only one thing to do: travel to Candlekeep and learn what they're doing there. Whatever it is, it can't bode well for the fortunes of the city. Take this book. Without it, the keeper of the portal won't allow you entrance into the library. Here also is the reward money that I had promised you.
Your journey has come full circle. Duke Elton has asked that you travel back to Candlekeep, where you must spy upon the leaders of the Iron Throne. While it troubles you that such evil men now make use of the Great Library, and you wish the circumstances of your visit would be different, it will still be a pleasure to return to your former home.
Certainly.
I never pickpocketed you, have I? Come here. Hold, travelers, before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our libraries. We have the book you require. You have met the requirements to gain entry to our most holy library. It is fine to see the child of Gorion once again within these hallowed grounds. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We are very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know, Sarah. And I'm back. Well, how you guys been? Miss me?
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I am certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. I am Zero and I called this place home for many years. Zero, then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I am not much your senior, really. I am certain you tire of hearing it, and that Legion have told you the same, but Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. His death is in the past and shall remain here. I am my own person and have my own concerns. You have Gorion's stubborn will, if not his reason. I will leave you to your tasks. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise of you to visit there sometime. I shall do so. Lydia! Where?
Surely. Hello there. Certainly.
Oh, you do have some stuff.
Hello there.
Oh, hi, hello. Have you seen my book? Wait, no, you found it already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? Never change, Lydia. We love you just the way you are. Why, that's enough to make an old woman blush. Gorion sure raised the charm in you. Great. Amazing.
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alondo.
Exactly. That's how I came to be. And that's how all the children of Baal.
Simpler done than said.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Aye, now there's the rapscallion. Set on the little wisp now and make every bolt count. Winthrop, you old fool. If I had an arrow for every one of these practical jokes you've played on me, I don't know. I'd have a lot of arrows. Well met, my friend. Yes, you'd run me right out of the fletching business in a flash, you would. It's good to see your impish face again. Now fill me in on what it is you've been doing lately. I've been trying to get to the bottom of this metal crisis. A merchant's guild is involved somehow. Iron Throne, do you know anything about them? The Iron Throne, child. Why, there be no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all of the Western realms. They've been barred from Cormyr for their unsavory practices, but all it's done is make them nastier. Yet best steer clear of them as long as you've still got life in you. Fair enough, you still have no shit. Yeah, still suck. But I still love you. To get rid of some shit. Oh, you don't buy that? Well, I don't care, cause, well, actually I'm gonna keep that ring. The freedom of mobility ring. That could come in handy. I'm not gonna care about money at all, so I'm not even gonna cost friends and stuff. Like I used to. I just don't care anymore. I sell everything for whatever it is. I mean, I'm rocking 50k Facebook money. But he's very picky on what he wants to buy. Very freaking picky. Huh. Well, I think I had some...
Surely.
Oh really? This was repopulated or what? I seem like it has. Oh, a potion of clarity. Another one. I was looking for one of these. Perfect.
What?
Now I'm really prepared.
Certainly.
Do of everything. Because usually these games like to give you the blue balls. So you will probably meet, I know what I'm taking it. You'll probably meet the arch enemy
Certainly.
right before the last chapter. And then you will have to fight them again for real. And I think that's gonna happen here as well. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Yeah. Okay, what's my reputation? 8. Perfect. I won my last superpower. And I'm out. I'm not even using them as much.
Yes.
Actually, I haven't received that one. So I should receive a vampiric touch or something. Let's see. I don't need friends anymore. Fuck it. These are useful though. Anything else is whatever. Let's see. Blur. Yeah, that's fine. Non-detection. I don't think that they can actually cast through sight. Yeah, there might be a few fuckers who can. It's alright.
Simpler done than said.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Certainly.
I want my superpower.
You close your eyes tonight, and Candlekeep wins its way into your dreams. With a flash of memory, you are a runt of a child once more. Gorion dragging you through the gates of the Citadel. Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulront, the keeper of the tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion is uncharacteristically loud and seems quite irate. You don't know why he bothers, really. No one seems to want the two of you around. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulront storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers, but mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
Yeah, hey. So what does it do? When the spell is cast, the target loses 1d6 hit points for every 2 caster levels to a maximum drain of 6d6 at 12th level. I think I'm 6th level, so it's 3d6. That's 3 to 18 damage, not bad. These hit points are added to the caster's current hit points, with any hit points over the caster's normal maximum treated as temporary hit points. As temporary additional hit points. The temporary hit points last for 1 hour. This spell may not be cast multiple times. To radically increase the caster's hit points, the caster must wait for the first vampiric touch spell to run its course before casting another. So I might actually go for the other one. For the good one. Yeah.
Surely.
That's, I think that's Draw Upon Holy Might, which, well, in Icewind Dale, it enhances your attributes for a moment. I think it gives +1 to strength, dexterity, and constitution, but I'm not sure. Or maybe wisdom as well.
Simpler done than said. Certainly.
So I don't care about the wisdom tomes, because they do nothing for me. I could raise my lore a bit, but technically raising my wisdom from 8 to 11 is basically the same as just leaving them as they are. If I do have to go in here, I could look around and... No, I'm fine. I think I'm okay. -6. Oh, that's amazing. Alondo the Wise, founder of Candlekeep.
Simpler done than said.
Normal book. Really? It's just a normal book.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Can't talk right now. I'm studying the martial strategy of Regard the Second. You know his son Azun borrowed a great deal of his father's strategies.
Something on your mind?
I don't think I should bother. Oh, hi. Okay, what do you want? Sarah, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Ah, Karen, you speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for that lay beyond these walls. I just pray that I am prepared for what I shall find within them now that I've returned. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the watchers? The watchers are no more use than a bundle of sticks. Please just tell me if you have seen anything strange in the library this past while. Strange? Why, yes. That is just the word I would have used for that coverus. Try to read it backwards. Starbuck. There you go, fellow. He was right here beside me, taking alone those prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath. But when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look if this coverus is dangerous, though. I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. No worries. Better off without you anyways. I don't need no mother help. I'm not even gonna look at these books. If it's not a scroll, I don't care about. Localize. A letter. During the days of the avatars, the Lord of Murder will spawn a score of mortal progeny. These offspring will be aligned good and evil, but chaos will flow through them all. When the beast's bastard children come of age, they will bring havoc to the lands of the Sword Coast. One of these children must rise above the rest and claim their father's legacy. This inheritor will shape the history of the Sword Coast for centuries to come. That be me. That be me.
Surely.
Chill touch, I don't need it. Ah, whatever. The spawn of the Lord of Murder are fated to come into their inheritance through bloodshed and misery. It is the hope of their father that only one shall remain alive to inherit his legacy. I foresee that the children of Baal shall kill each other in a bloody massacre. Yep, Baldur's Gate 2, Throne of Baal.
Simpler done than said.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Nope. Alright, what do you want? Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed if it isn't little Sarah. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly, quite some time anyway. Hello, Theoden. How have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yep, of course you never did stay in those rags of yours long. Yes, I remember, but how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird that moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fellow Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and made yourself just the cutest little... Yes, I remember. Could we drop it, please? How have you been? Wait, I remember it all now. There was Kelben Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? I thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Gorion was shaking life a leaf. He was so mad. As fun as this has been, I should really be going. Nobody was sure what to do, but then Kelben mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of the neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone scared. They weren't they, Jessup? Sure enough, scared witless. Yep, and then old Kelben busts out in the biggest laugh you ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad, except you, Sarah. You just stood there naked as the day you were born and wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Yes, I think I'll be going now. Oh, certainly, little one. Stop by any old time, though. I've got some paintings of you as a youngster. I'm sure your little friend would love to see. Your little friends would love to see. Remember the one of Sarah on the bearskin rug, Jessup? Surely do. In the buff as usual. Cute as a bug you were. Go play with your friends now. Go on. Motherfucker.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Oh, hello, young one. I trust you are keeping out of trouble. Of course you are. Run along and play with your little friends now. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my mom.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
So I'm wondering why I couldn't come in here in chapter 1. It makes zero sense not to let me in here.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Hey, I remember you. Your father was Gorion, wasn't it? You should see all of the strange fellows who've come to the keep these days. 3 men work for that mercantile organization, Iron Throne, I think they called it. They've been meeting with the 2 spookiest people I've ever seen. It's like clockwork. Every day they meet on the 3rd floor to discuss who knows what kind of dastardly plots. Aha, haha, I'm sure they're just boring old merchants counting their money. Oh, a knock spell. Lobby. So that's why they didn't let me in. All because of the knock spell.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Oh. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to ignore you like that. I'm just rather busy right now. Yeah, busy standing around. Don't lie to me. Well, this has been amazing. How'd I go there? Oh, cooks.
What?
Yeah, I don't like no snot-nosed brats causing trouble here. You better scram before I give you a whipping.
Hello there.
Is there a reason why you're in my kitchen? Because Martha here don't like people messing with her kitchen. Ain't that right, Martha? Yeah, I don't know. Bitch. Make me a sandwich. Bitch. Okay, well, this is how we go up, right? No, yes. Okay. Let's see the second floor then.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello, Sarah, it is good to see you once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why, what is going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things just seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly un-merchant-like merchants for one, and some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well, there is this fellow named Coverus. I assume he is a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than in the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistal has been out of sorts for days now. He is not as thick-skinned as I. Remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It has been nice speaking with you.
Certainly.
A priest of Ogma.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Well, that's the reason they have a priest in here. Hello, I am the level coordinator. Is there anything I can help you with? I was wondering where I could find Allround. You can find Allround in his apartment on the 6th floor. I wouldn't bother him there though. He doesn't like unannounced intrusions. So could you tell me where I could find Teftoril? Teftoril is a very busy man. I don't keep track of his schedule. Sorry. No, I don't need your help. Ah! Cover us! Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Sir Coverus. I used to work for your father, running messages to his harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? Will I take his ring? And what evil befell him? Chorus. You were there, you saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs and 2 archers, but Gorion's petty magic was of little use against them. Was it? Not? Was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne so close that you can almost touch them and wreak your revenge for that night. How do you know that? You weren't there. Oh wait, you were. You know me well, Coverus, and my father too. Give me that ring and let me find my vengeance. You're right, Coverus. I was there, myself, my father, and 6 others who tried to kill us. Where were you, if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I am surprised you have made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance on or your doom at the hand of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands off it. You do. Where the fuck do you think you're going?
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alondo.
Oh, fucking Chanter. Zero, you look distressed. What is it, child? There is trouble here, Chanter. You must help me. You are right, I have felt it too. Pray tell me how this aging frame can help you. As Chanter, you know the history of this keep better than any other. I have grown up here. I have played within its walls, but there were many places I was never allowed to go. I am older now, and I will go where I must. But please, are there any places in this keep of which I was never told? But what right you have to ask that, child? I'm not a child anymore, Chanter. This entire keep is in danger, even its most secret and sacred places. Please, Chanter. Gorion would have had it so. I'm growing old, and the young are not so young anymore, nor the carefree so carefree. Alone though the seer, the one who founded this fortress of knowledge and whose prophecies I chant each day, he is entombed deep in the bowels of this place. I tell you this, Sarrow, because you're right. It is time you knew. But I beg of you, in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls unless some higher power than myself bids you go. Your stepfather would never forgive me for your loss. I must go now, child, Sarrow. It is time to chant the seer's prophecies as I always have. Everyone fucking leaves. Oh, hello. Why not? Does actually anyone playing this game who read all the freaking books as well? And if they did, like, is it worth it? Like, will you be able to concentrate more on this? Like, it's more, I guess it gives you more immense experience, but I don't think anyone has the time to do it though. Oh, hello. It must be very tedious. It's already very tedious to read everything.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Like these. Why? I'm just talking to them, maybe they spit out some info or whatever, but...
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Yeah.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
You put your left foot in and take your left foot out. You put your left foot in and you shake it all about. Oh, this is the okey-dokey. Oh, I didn't see you there. The wisdom of Ogma manifests itself in many ways. I'll be on my way now. You guys are strange. Ogma. Why do priests of Ogma? Well, I guess there is a shrine of Ogma outside, so technically it makes some sense, but I don't know. Oh, here's a watcher.
I should have joined the army.
Half. No one knew here for over a month, and now there's a wave of fear. A wave, is it? Anyone from the Iron Throne? Iron Throne, Realtor and Brunos are their names. They're in the Central Keep, meeting with Tuff and Castor, Knights of the Shield. Knights of the Shield, eh? No. Hall's got to stop holding his meat fests. My head is killing me. Don't fucking drink. Be abstinent. Eh. I just keep hoarding all these spells.
Simpler done than said.
Right. That was a dud. Now let's see if fight or not.
Simpler done than
These
said.
walls contain the world's knowledge.
I thought they're gonna have this meeting on the third floor. Why not? Although, I don't need a shield spell because technically I will always have a shield spell ready for battle.
What? Certainly.
I have so many level 1 spells.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Well then go to your classes then. What the fuck?
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
What's this, a university?
I don't have time to
Oh, hello.
associate with drivel.
My dear ma'am, you must realize that it is manners that make the gentlewoman. You would, so would you kindly please prove that you are one by leaving? The right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Brunos lets his temper get ahead of his reason. You're the leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the ones who caused. We're the ones who caused you so much trouble over the past weeks. We know that what you're all about, and soon so will Duke Elton. And you're stupid enough to admit this? Well, my young friend, you may find safety within the library, but once you've left, there will be no place for you to run. How about we just end all of our problems right here and now? Draw steel and let's sort everything out with the sharp of our blades. This is most distasteful. I have always known that rudeness is how the weak make themselves look strong. Even if you were to somehow beat us in battle, how would you escape the keep? Or did you think that the monks would let you go about murdering everyone within their keep? Crash them, muttonheads, boys. Okay. Fair enough. Well, my stupid spirit armor just ran out.
What?
And maybe I can fuck him up. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem. I will just crush him. I don't care. It could be -9, but I think they already won't have the arms to hit me even. Right, hopefully that's enough, actually. Yeah.
Simpler done than said.
I don't have time to associate with drivel.
No, I want to kill them here. No, don't fucking hell. That motherfucker blocked me. I hate the
Simpler done than
so
said.
I don't
much.
have time to associate with drivel.
Oh, this game makes me rage so much. I'm nearing to the end of the game. Like, I have to tell it specifically. No freaking spells from down, bitch. Alright, die. Oh, this is gonna be a fest. Right choice to butcher them. I'm loving my mace. Oh, I love my mace so much. So amazing. Suck it, Brunos. You know what? Give me your hit points. 18, wow.
What?
Whoa. Crap.
Simpler done than said.
Oh, you should have chucked that. Your choice. Well, the leaders are dead. That's a relief. It was too easy. But actually they didn't expect it. And that was the choice to leave them alive, but you know what? Nope. Another potion of clarity. Potion of genius. Great. Haven't found a +2 mace at all. That bothers me.
Simpler done than said.
Well now, what do I do now?
I should have joined the army.
Zero, stay where you are. I do not wish to harm you, but you must come with me. You are to be questioned regarding the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. They were apparently killed not an hour ago, and an item of yours was found with the bodies. What? Please, you will get a fair trial if you come quietly. I will use force if I must. Yes, I killed them, but they attacked me. They're the leaders of the Iron Throne and people behind the Iron Shortage and everything else that's been wrong with the Sword Coast. We did everyone a favor by killing them. That is not for me to decide. Please, you have my word that you will not be harmed. If you are innocent, you will be judged accordingly. I will come quietly. Your weapons will not be necessary. I'm glad to hear that. I did not wish to harm you. I am sure this mess will be cleared up soon. Alright, let's have a trial. Oh, I'm in jail, great. That's amazing. Actually, that's the right way.
Someone disturbs me.
all round. Okay, so Zero, you have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all of your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos Kostek and Riltar Anchev. But I have done nothing wrong. Why have you accused me of such a thing? You were seen fleeing the site of the murder by the guest known as Kovras or Sarabok. He didn't see me, and I didn't flee. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure what your purpose was. From what I have been told, you have been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Arm. Perhaps you were sent up north to create a discord in the region before an Amnian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate, where an appropriate punishment will be administered. Are you serious? No. I will still have to get the manual of gameful exercise. Get that bonus to hit. I think these guys are freaking doppelgangers.
Greetings, young one.
Teftoriel. Hello, young one. I am sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow, Ulrund will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There, thou wouldst receive the death penalty for these actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. This as a favor of his memory. A few weeks after his death. Dude, years has passed. With all the idle things I did. This as a favor to his memory that I will help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste. Yeah, okay, great. Actually, I did kill them, but they're the leaders of the Iron Throne. They were the people behind the Iron Shortage and everything else that's been wrong with the Sword Coast. We did everyone a favor by killing them. This is unfortunate that you had to resort to killing, I believe you, and your reason seems valid, but I still cannot agree with what you have done. If you had presented your case with evidence or proof of some sort instead of simply killing them, events might have happened differently. As it is, you are a criminal in the eyes of your enemies and the law. Still, it would seem that someone wishes to secure your fate, even though you are guilty. Much more evidence points to you, much more than you admit to. I am not prone to suspicions, but I would almost believe that someone intended those men dead and was going to blame you regardless. Exactly. If this is so, then those men, evil though they were not your true enemies, and this does not bode well for the Sword Coast. I will help you escape so you may continue your crusade, but remember that the authorities will not believe your accusations without proof, especially now that you are an accused murderer. It is now time for you to go, Zero. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you are on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps whoever planned these murders However dangerous the catacombs may be, they are a safer alternative to Ulrund's wrath. Yeah, why can't you just teleport us outside of Candlekeep? Candlekeep is protected by powerful runes that seal it from divinatory and alteration magics. Yeah, sure, you just made it up. If I were to teleport you outside of Candlekeep, you would be ripped asunder when you came in contact with the protective field. Trust me, child, this is the only way. Bullshit. Murder.
Certainly.
Oh, hello. Shadow door. Well, that's something. Confusion. Oh, it's a level 5 spell. Oh gosh darn it, but it's really good.
Surely.
I'm gonna put in fun ability, sure. Monster summoning. I just get monster summoning just now. Motherfucker. It's level 4 anyways. Ah, crap baskets. I don't need these as, either because I will always be able to spare a few of those spells. Or this, whatever. I'm keeping Magic Missile because Saravok doesn't like it. Doesn't like Magic Missile at all. So the spell creates an immobile, faintly shimmering magical sphere around the caster that prevents any first, second and third level spell effects from penetrating. Nice. One round per level. Yeah.
Certainly.
This door leads back to the upper levels of the keep. From the looks of it, it is heavily warded. Luckily, Theft or Rail teleported you past such an obstacle. Common sense dictates that you make your escape through the opposite door. So he can teleport me over wards and shit. Bullshit.
Simpler done than said.
Such bullshit this is. This game is full of bullshit. Great. Can I rest? Good stuff. I bet there's gonna be a lot of baddies around.
Surely. Hello there.
Ah, Flydia. What the fuck you doing here? My book. You stole my book. You curt.
Your time is done, primate!
Shit.
Your time is done, primates!
Doppelgangers everywhere. They're strong. This bodes ill. Well, left gods. Can I just possibly detect this trap? Alright, well. Oh. One of these should have the tome I'm looking for. Yes. Score. know this Battalista's passport. Well, just 45 resistance, so it's whatever. But this right here... Oh, it's Tome of Understanding. You know what? Why not? Acid protection. Nah. Let's have it. Yippee, 9 wisdom. My lord didn't even move.
Certainly.
But it must be in one of these passages. I'm pretty sure I need that tome. +1 strength for the win.
Simpler done than said.
That should at least shield me from bullcrap. Magic missiles and shit. It's 105, alright? That should be enough. Although, you know what, I could actually drink a perception potion. Yeah, 6 hours. What am I waiting for anyways?
Surely.
Wow. This place is full of traps. Luckily it's a dead end. Great. Worth. Oh man, I have so much shit. Oh, another protection magic, great. Another spellcaster I can take out of combat if I need to.
Surely. Oh, fuck's sake, not a guess, please. Come here. Simpler done than said.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Simpler done than said.
These things happen. They can't be stunned. That's bullshit. Stupid undead. Undead is always imbalanced. Every freaking game. Wow, actually disappeared for a moment there. I ain't taking no chances.
All will die.
Just save versus death, like that's what it takes to hold off that. Magic resistance, save versus death, save versus death, save versus death, and I still... No, I didn't take damage, okay.
Certainly.
So 3 save versus deaths, plus magic resistance, and I could hold back being held. If that makes sense. Wow. That's a lot of shit. Oh, Wand of Fire. Could have used that. Rings of all color. That's not a really good potion. Don't care. Fortitude, nope. And the fucked up antidote.
Surely.
I mean, people should know this now. What's a good antidote and what's not.
Surely.
I don't know why they place these. Right. I hope the game for exercise is going to be here soon, because I hate the fact that I'm not getting more. Oh, great. Oh. Oh, face spider, no. Oh, that's bad.
I really must get proper treatment for my wounds. I really must get proper treatment for my wounds.
These face spiders or something.
Certainly.
Alright, I should take them more seriously. Whoa. That's a lot of spiders. Where is that one, the fire? Actually, that's more useful now. Of course, fireball. Never know what hit him. You say it's cheesy? Well, I say I don't care. Call me bitch. And he still hits me. Nice. I'm sure this is the one. Oh, fuck. Well, I should rest anyways, so that's fine. Oh, rope stone. That works a lot. I think that's a nymph's cloak. Nothing too major. Well, worth.
Surely.
Yeah. Well played. Well played. How did I not trip on it? Maybe I did. Great. Well, I guess I will have to go here. I'd come here.
Simpler done than said.
Oh, the Spirit's Shield +2. Cocker Protection +2. Well, Sadly, I can't wear this because of the guard's ring. So it's either the guard's ring or this, but then the Cloak of Baldur is amazing. Finally! So right now, where can I find that? Yeah, damage. So +1 to hit, +3 damage. See what happens. Oh yeah, +3 to hit, +7 damage. Can you believe it? 'Cause I can't.
What?
Amazing. 19 strength for the win.
Simpler done than said.
What do you need?
Tripping. Poisoned Nessa have you, and to think I would have left this keep with the likes of you. Roar, flashling. Come here.
Your time is done, Primate!
Simpler done than said.
This guy sounds like Tommy from 4 Star, from Team 4 Stars. Definitely. Right. Well, let's see what we got here. I bet a lot of traps. I smell undead.
Hey!
Thought you could take me on, did you? Try me now, twerp, and we'll see who comes out the better. Alright.
It is useless to resist!
Oh.
Certainly. Certainly.
So this is where I kill everyone in Candlekeep, at least the doppelgangers. I don't know if they were doppelgangers from the start. But they just became doppelgangers. Or well, they killed everyone and then set doppelgangers in these places. Oh, Hull, hello. Stole Hull's special elixir, did you? And fed it to the cows, no less. You'll rue the day you even met me, Sarah.
It is useless to resist!
I wish I could actually find the actual character, that would be more fun. Doppelgangers are like, blech. They're freaking rude though. They're annoying as well. Really, how can that be? The heck should I throw out now? Whatever.
Simpler done than said.
Something on your mind?
Dillard, insolent wife. Wife? I tried to instruct you, tried to make you wise, but it was like drawing compassion from a Zenth. You are nothing, child, and you will soon become much less.
Your time is done, Primate!
Primate? Did you say primate? Aren't doppelgangers like mammals as well? Oh, skellies! Hi.
I should have joined the army.
Fetch bolts, I said. I should have told you to lick my boots clean, you mound of flesh.
Yes?
I'm gonna steal some life from you if you don't mind.
It is useless to resist!
Thanks.
Certainly.
Well, there are no traps here. At least. Seek my comfort, will you? I'll show you a sweet and silent comfort if you let me, Wasteling.
Your time is done, Primate!
Really? How lucky could you become?
Simpler done than said.
By Moradin's hammer!
Spy, traitor, fight for the rats, will ya? Fickle as the wind, you are. Fickle as the wind. We have a name for your type. Red bastards, it is. Aye, red bastards, and I've never known one I didn't hang with my own two hands. Alright. Calm your tits. Try to hit me now. I thought so.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Ah. By the gods, that thing was young Drepid. What is going on? Sarah, Ob asked us to search for you here, but... Who's Ob? But this is far enough foul than any of his most fearsome illusions. It's a long story, Arcanis. Please, you have to help me get out of here and fast. Can I trust you? That thing was a doppelganger just like you. Out of respect for the face you wear, Mirrokin, I might just let you live. Flee this place before I change my mind. As you order, so shall it be, my old comrade. Come thither, Sarah has spoken. So these guys actually join you, but I don't need anything from them. I'll let them go. It's better for them. Oh, hit him just with the skeleton.
Oh there, wanderer.
Oh.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Sarah, stop this madness, child, I'll beg of thee. Thou hast soaked these holes with the blood of innocence, and I cannot permit it go further. That was Grind as well there. Reveal your true nature, doppelganger. You are no more an Elminster than I am Drizzt the Drow. Well, I'm actually Drizzt the Drow. I wield one of his scimitars. Oh, that's funny. And Drizzt thou art not, thank godness. Well, you never know. As for this old ragtag physique, thinkest thou that I would let anyone duplicate it without express permission? I have it copyrighted, thou must know. Come, poor soul, let us leave this darkness darkness behind and struggle towards the light. The three of us shall guide thee. What is going on here? I can't trust any of you until I have some answers.
Everything will be explained to you in time.
What? Yeah, that is Gorion. By all that is good, Sarah. What have they done to your mind to haunt it so? Your old friend Drepid lies tangled in his own entrails, and foolish Philidia, she ran down here to offer a mother's shoulder, and you have butchered her like the monster you perceived her to be. The gods have no mercy on we ragged mortals, it appears. I am doddering an elderly fool for having let it come to this. There stood I, Elminster the arrogant, nudging and prodding, but never taking action. The most powerful mage in the realms, reduced to a meager puppeteer. Listen close, Sarah. With the help of doppelgangers and some powerful magics, Servok has encased D within a vast and frightening illusion. I was unsure whether I could even penetrate it to reach D. The time has come for a leap of faith, child. Thou must fling aside this fallen illusion and let us lead thee back to reality where Servok is fightable. I dream only of a warm bed and some light to wake me from this nightmare. I shall follow you, Elminster, and trust you fully. Do I trust these? Why is Gorian there? No. If this is madness, then leave me to it. If you flee now, I shall not attempt to kill you. Then fleshling, yes. Go mad if you will, and feel the rasp of our claws against your mind. Forzo, I told you. These fuckers.
Surely.
Right, come here. Right, what should I do now? They will probably try to throw some tricks at me.
Simpler done than said.
Oh, nice. It's been a while I did this.
All will die.
Oh, that's a great doppelganger. Uh-oh.
Simpler done than said.
I'm gonna use one of my scrolls. Well, I only have 2 dispel magics. Then I'm not gonna use it. I think I'm fine.
Simpler done than said.
But they're evil. Well, he can't hit me. Nice. Oh, having improved haste sucks. Nice one. Uh-oh. Oh, now you run away. He received a critical hit. Oh, but I think I clicked at the doppelganger again right at the time when he received the whatchamacallit, critical hit, and it didn't really proc. Well, where is Servok? Oh,
my hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Does your sense of humor have you? I've heard what you've been telling all your little friends. Tell old Winthrop has a hankering for a little elven arse every now and then. Heh, come here, my pretty, and I'll soon change your mind. Well, you're talking about elven arses at all time. Anyways, I'm good. I just kill you. All these useless drops I don't need for money and riches. Oh, there was something. Another doppelganger. Great.
Time is done, Primate!
Oh man.
Your time is done, Primates!
Primates. Really? Alright, then don't use it then. Fuck.
What?
Oh, they don't. Okay.
Useless to resist!
Wow. These guys are something. I don't want to use these.
Yes, surely.
Oh,
Time is done, Primates!
disgusting. Wow.
Hmm?
Oh, it has separate charges. That's great.
Surely.
Shit. Almost died there. Alright, please, no more. I'm getting sick and tired of these. Wanna be gangsters. Thank you. Ah, no. Really? You wake is suddenly covered in a sheen of sweat. From the darkness of the crypt, you can hear whispering. Can I just... Thank you. That's better. Now what's
Surely.
next? Oh, the caverns. Well, that seems like a nice place to take a rest. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.